Well, here I am. Good morning. How are we doing? Oh gosh, I didn't sleep well, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to take a shower in the morning, but now my whole morning was thrown off. But here I am. My hair is still not dry. I hate it. But here I am. So don't look at me. Good morning, Sporty. You're early. Jeez, gnarly. How are we doing? Yes, that's on my TBR. Do you want it? Do you want that book to be a book club book for you? I didn't really sleep. I didn't really sleep. I'm nervous about having to go to the doctor. Oh, wait, did I mute? Yes, I did. Good morning, chemist. It's Tuesday. Thank all the books in the world. Oh gosh, Toulouse? Toulouse is not doing good as well, or either. Are you okay? I saw that. You missed a jump. Oh, right. Hold on. Let me move this. Here you go. Here you go. All right. Good morning, Garfield and pizza. I missed a jump. What do you mean? Is this a chair stream? Chair stream? What does it mean? What does it mean? Unagi? Oh, yo. I don't know what that means. I mean, I feel like I do, but I'm not sure. Where is my other? Huh? Oh, here it is. Thank you, Garfield. It's a mess. It's a mess. Normally, I have more time. I didn't have time this morning. Everything means something unless it doesn't. Well, maybe you're just not alive to figure out what it means. Maybe it just takes time. I woke up in the middle of the night and remember thinking that was a strange dream, but I don't remember the dream. Oh, I would be so upset about that. I would be so upset about that. I mean, I'm upset for you. Oh no. Please don't do it again. Winston has thrown his water, well, one of the water bowls over 4 times already today. I'm not sure what he's trying to tell me, but it's getting under my nerves, under my nerves, under my skin, on my nerves. I've got coffee, a new haircut. No, I just had to leave my hair down because it's not dry yet, and I don't want to blow dry it anymore because it's very damaged. So I have to air dry it. And normally I take a shower in the evening so I can just, take my time. But I wasn't feeling well this morning, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna take a shower, and didn't take into account that my hair dries terribly slow. It doesn't look wet, but in my neck especially. And if I put it up, it gets damaged more. This doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Oh my God, Farty, what happened? Can you give us an update? Why did I bring this? I don't need this here. Ugh. I mean, it's useful. What happened? Are you okay? Had a chat with Death and said no? Oh no. Do you know what happened? This is 40. How's Rita doing? Hi, Riku. Some of the antidepressants I had may or may not have done something. I am not a huge fan of antidepressants for lots of reasons, but I'm a bit worried, Forty. What are you gonna do today? I'll take the silver bottle. Last time I had the spoon, I'll start collecting things or something. This is where I keep my coffee, so it doesn't cool down too much in the French press. Okay, good. Her parents are with you. Okay, okay. That's a relief to hear. Gosh, 40. I know that humor and that mindset is a way that a lot of people cope, but I hope you know that you're safe here and that you're fully allowed to feel all the feels and no one's going to judge you for it, and the person who is going to judge you for it will be banned. And no, there's no takesies backsies once that has happened. So please, I hope you know that. All right. Jeez, what are the doctors saying? My neighbors are planting a cherry tree, which is interesting. I know, pizza. Thank you. I was more talking about to 40, but that I know that 40 loves to tell stories, and I love that too. But I want you to know, and everyone really, that I get it. I get why people respond like that, but you don't have to do that here. You're safe here, and you're allowed to feel all your feels, and you're allowed to share them and to try and take the pressure off a little bit by sharing your story. But if you do want to use stories and humor to do that, you're also fully allowed. Just, you know, letting you know that you're safe. You're safe here. Hi, Will. Good morning. How are you doing? I just want to give a quick shout out to I am the fixer, because they showed up very sneakily after stream and gave a group hug with gift subs. So if you're one of those who got one, that's where it came from. And thank you once again. No, there's no such thing as getting too much attention, and that's fine too. If you don't want to say anything, if you just wanna hear, or if you don't want to hear, you want to leave. That's fine. I won't take it personally at all. But this goes for everyone. Even if I talk to someone in particular, most things I say go for everyone. Not everything. I'm the fixer. You're the fixer. Everyone's the fixer. No, we have a very generous viewer whose name is I'm the fixer, and they showed up after stream. I think the day before yesterday, um, and gave a group up. I can't I can't speak. I haven't been actually out of bed for that long because I really couldn't sleep. So I postponed getting out of bed, opting for rest, even if I couldn't actually fall asleep, until the very last minute. And then I decided to take a shower as well. So I'm having a weird start of the day. Why is that word censored? I don't know, Pizza. You tell me. Don't tell Winston there's no such thing as too much attention. Well, I mean, for he's a baby being. There's no such thing as too much attention. But he should learn that sometimes humans need to multitask, and if that means that he gets cuddles while I do work, that should be fine too. But he just doesn't understand that yet. Actually, oh, it's an ingredient. But I don't eat fish. Really don't want that. I'm so sorry, pizza. I'm a vegetarian. Um, I do want to go scavenge for nettles. I'm gonna try when I'm going to record the walk with me, because the second walk is going to be released on Friday, and I don't know if that's going to be in the morning or the evening yet. I have to see. But Friday is the second walk with me on Patreon. I'm gonna try to find nettles, and I'm gonna try to harvest some, and I'm gonna make some tea, because I was reminded that not only is that good for uh, if you make a poultice of it to help with, I forgot my reading gloves, so I have to go get them. If you make a poultice of them, it helps with arthritis and a lot of other inflammation things. But if you make a tea, it might help with my endometriosis. So I'm gonna see if I can find some. There should be some. The weather has been quite nice. So that's my side quest when I go on a walk with me. Scavenge with me? Yes, Kimmas. I'll take pictures and let you know. Even if you don't listen to the walk with me, I'll let you know how it goes. Because I'd rather try and find some in the deep forest. The thing is, I am a little bit wary of being too close to roads because this is a small country, and chances are, if there's a road nearby, there have been dogs, and I really would rather not have dog pee on my scavenged nettle. That would not be good. So no, don't say sorry, 40. You're okay. Don't apologize. There's rarely any reason to apologize here. You're okay. I don't know why that word was censored. That was weird. Have they taken you off of them, 40? That's not good. Oh, wait, you were force quitting the meds. They told you to, or you did? Oh, this sounds so sketchy. I'm not a fan of antidepressants. What do you mean ads? Wait, snooze. We'll do them in the first print. All right. Country roads, take me home. Oh, pizza, yes, please. Please. Don't pick the ground level ones. Yeah, I'm gonna not wear red, because if I wear red, I usually get lost. I love going off road when I go for walks. And in the Netherlands, it's pretty impossible to get lost. But still, I have managed to do so a few times. So I won't wear red. I'll go off road and I'll find some nettle. My music is a bit loud. Oh no, I hate my face today. I'm sorry. Don't look at me. Hi, Storm. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad that you like it because I am not a fan of myself today. I started having withdrawal pains. I got really, really weak because I've been eating hospital food. Yeah, hospital food is another thing that I'm not a fan of. I don't understand. You're in the hospital. Why isn't food better in the hospital? I don't know. I don't know. Compass, yes, I did that. The second time I got lost, that was wild. I have footage of that actually, but I'm speaking in Dutch, so it wouldn't matter if I made a compilation of it. It was a few years ago, and I realized I was lost. And I looked at the compass, and it said that I was completely somewhere else that I wanted to be. So I tried to find my way back to my bike, and instead of something went wrong there. I think there was like a magnetic field or something, and instead of pointing me back to my bike, I went even further away. So it took me 3 hours, 3 hours when I realized that happened to get back to my bike. So I'm just not wearing red. That's it. Responding to touch, move, or even open eyes. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that Rita's parents are there. Are you still in ICU? Hi, straight up. Good morning. How are you today? Chooping? Don't look at me. Don't look at me today. only one character on. Oh. I have to turn down my music. I mean, I don't really have to because we're going into a sprint. All right. I am keeping an eye on chat. 40, I'm so glad that you're here today. Give my love to Rita as well. And you know you've got all the hugs and love that we can give you. Thank you for the compliment. You know what? Given the circumstances, you look amazing, 40. And everyone out there, you look freaking good today. So, she's out this morning, but on the monitor. All right. If you feel even a little bit unsure about your physical state, your mental state, whatever state, make noise. All right. Let them know. Don't play it down. Don't you dare play it down. Make noise. Tell them. I have no hearts, but get well soon. Oh, pizza. I'm done being a driver, so being a race engineer. From next season, I'll enroll myself in the London School of Business. Turns out Nicholas Latifi from my afternoon is also there too. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna turn it on so I can keep track of the time. You're gonna be okay, 40. I just know it. And the new adventures. I've heard that having dark lines under your eyes is actually quite on vogue at the moment. So, see, just proving my point. I know, Jake. Good morning. All right, I'm going to keep an eye on chat. I am going to read Goddess today by Kelly Gardiner, and it's about La Maupin, a French lady that was pretty badass. And I'll tell you what I learned. But I am keeping an eye on chat. Even if I don't respond to everything, I read everything, okay? Don't you worry. I see you. I hear you in my mind. And I love you. I'm so glad you're here. And my Autobot is really... No, Pele, because I'm sad. I'm sad and I'm tired. So I need something to lift me up. I'll finish Ballet, don't worry. I'm reading like 7 books at the same time at the moment, so this is not something weird. I did, 40, and I think I already put it on my TBR, and let me know if you want it to be a book club read, because then we'll make it a book club read. Or if you just want me to read it, then I'll read it myself. Let me know, okay? So, please keep talking, keep each other company. You've been doing great at keeping each other company and being there for each other, and I love that. Honestly, gives me hope, because I'm a bit sad about the world at the moment. Not just for myself, but just for everyone out there. Which is why I need to read something badass to remind myself that there's good things in the world and there's awesome people in the world and it's gonna be okay. Okay? Hi, Millis. This is so interesting. I hate it, Millis, and I'm not lying. I don't like it at all. Okay, I'll do that for you. It will be in the box the first Sunday of the month. Okay? All right. I'm gonna mute. I just spice this place up. You sure do, pizza. You do. All right. I mean, I agree. I agree, 40. I think it will be very interesting to read that, and not just because it's a topic that hasn't been submitted yet. I think, but also because it's you. You co-wrote it. Yes, Rico, this is true. It will be. And if not, we'll make it so, all right? All of us, not just me, you as well. Okay, I'll tell you what the book is about. I'll give you hope by telling you about badass people. And yeah, let's get to it. I love you. Don't forget, right? Okay, let's go. last moments. Welcome back. How did it go? All right. Today we're going in a little bit of a faster. Normally I do 15-minute breaks when we do Tuesdays, but I need to go to the doctor later this afternoon. So even though these 5 minutes may seem like a little bit, I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need them. So 10 minutes, and we're going to get back to it. Okay, I'm a bit confused. I'm a little bit confused because I didn't read this before. I just started it. Goddess by Kelly Gardiner. Should I just put it up again so you can see it? Oh, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do for Tuesdays. All right. I thought it was written as a story, but it sounds like an actual written confession of herself. So I'm gonna do a little Google. Why are you calling someone stupid? Who is calling someone stupid? Are we being nice? Automat is a bit aggressive today. Are there a lot of messages held back? I thought I was keeping up quite well. Winston is still looking for the python. So we couldn't go for a walk, not because I didn't have time, because I did calculate that in, but because the neighbor is planting a tree. So the second I went outside, he panicked and had to go back inside, and now he's angry at me that he didn't go outside. So we're having a little bit of a disagreement, but it's gonna be okay. We'll go later. It's gonna be fine. But he just has to deal with it a little bit right now. I want to welcome a few people. Let me see. Where did it? Sinea? Hello, welcome. DJ Michaelo and Dukemo FB. Let me know if I pronounced your name right, if I butchered it. What do you want me to do? Please correct me if I'm wrong, is what I'm trying to say. Welcome, everyone. How are we doing? Hello, Epi. Long time no see. How are you doing? Oh no, your PC is still broken? I'm so sorry. Are we talking about quantum physics or Schrodinger's cat, or what are we doing? If Schrodinger is locking cats in boxes, he needs to slap before he can even get started on his stupid experiments. You don't want to know the details of these experiments. I learned about how Pavlov learned about the Pavlovian response, and it's really not for the faint-hearted. Don't look it up if you don't want to know. If you're sensitive to animal abuse, because it really isn't as they have. Winston, no. Yes, I saw that. Don't do it. It's really not what they probably taught you at school. It's not. The details are horrifying. Let's just keep it at that. Okay, so let me do a quick Google. Yeah, Winston. Winston always havoc. Winston's chaos. My own fault. I'm chaos as well. I'm currently reading this though, so let me just update it. No, Wisdom. Automat doesn't hate you. Automat hates everyone. Bots are either very protective of me or just won't comply at all. Rita, is it you? Oh my gosh. How are you holding up? so confused. Okay, so it's just written as a confession. It's not an actual confession. I'm so confused. I don't know. She is savage though. She is savage, but she had a very troubling early life. I'm already learning. Uh, and it's gonna get wild. It's gonna get wild. As a 10-year-old, she was already confusing pretty much every adult in her life. She was just not impressed, I think, with anyone. What do you mean you don't think it's ever started? It has. Don't scare me. Don't scare me like that. Oh no, Winnie. Winnie. I know, but you were scared, remember? They're planting a tree. So you can yell at me, but that's not going to stop them from planting the tree. Trust me. That neighbor, I don't like that neighbor. I'm not a fan. Video art, but I need my laptop for that. Well, would it be interesting to try and work with different mediums to turn this tragedy into an opportunity to branch out a little bit? I know that's not what you want, but you could try. He's trying to unlock the door. Yeah, I know you failed, didn't you? I'll check your paws in a little bit. Winnie! He knows how to open doors, but that door in particular, he's not gonna he's not gonna be able to open it because it doesn't work like a normal door. Don't be scared, Winston. Wait, what do you mean it was kind of my only outfit? I've been looking for work to pay for it, but it's kind of depressing seeing the rejection letter over and over. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, that is very demoralizing. I'm trying to think of the tip that I once heard about. I can't remember. My brain isn't really braining today. I'm really preoccupied with the doctor's appointment that I have this afternoon. Hello, Nicolius. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. How are you doing? That's okay, 40. I have that sometimes as well. I have two daddies. One's my own, and the other is 40. Oh, wait, Rita. You were Rita. Oh, God. I love that. That's okay. That's okay. Look, as long as you're not hurting anyone, I don't feel like you're hurting anyone. That's kind of funny. Um, I have to take it as well so he gets some shut eye. Yeah, he said he kind of told what happened, and I'm so happy that your parents are there. What are you gonna do today for yourself, aside from keeping an eye on 40? Um, is there some way you can pamper yourself a little bit because you kind of need it and you deserve it? I can hear this meowy cat, but my cat is beside me. Wisdom, it's Winston. Winston is angry at me that I didn't um, tell the neighbor to stop planting a cherry tree, which I have no control over. But he I don't know. I'm a servant, and it kind of reminds me of Bo. She would get angry at me when it rained. I took her out for walks as well. Toulouse has no interest in the outside world, no interest at all. Bo really wanted to go for walks as well. But if it rained, she would just look at me like, make it stop? What is this? And she would kind of do the same as Winston is doing now. She was very vocal as well. I've heard that white cats and orange cats are generally a little bit more vocal, which is just my luck. Be happy, eat pizza. If I didn't already have food prepared from yesterday, I really would. I'm salivating just thinking about it. Are you allowed to order or bring in food to the hospital, Rita? Because 40 said something about 40 said something about hospital food. I remember when my grandpa, my blood related grandpa, was in the hospital. We would bring him food as well, even though we weren't technically allowed. he couldn't eat the hospital food and he was losing weight. And if there's something that you need to keep up, it's your freaking food intake, right? If you're sick. So we would just bring him food and give no shits, basically. Is that a possibility? Could you maybe have like a cozy dinner with your family and 40 and your kid and just, screw them? Oh, ah, timer. Uh, oh, sorry. I almost choked on my own saliva because I'm thinking about pizza. That would be great, don't you think? Level of isolation is making me think about last year. Oh no. Whippy, stay away. Stay here, all right? You're safe here. And just stay here, all right? Yeah, I'm hungry now too. I might have to, I don't know, make some toast or something. Okay. We're going into a power hour, people. I know, it's wild. But it's Tuesday, and on Tuesday we try to get into super flow, I guess. Because I'm reading. And oh no! I'm reading about Maupin today, which was a French lady who was pretty badass. And this is kind of a, this is a story, and it's based on facts, but it's written in a very pleasant way, and so far I'm enjoying it. Parents have a vacation home here. Mom went to the hotel to get luggage, and we're gonna move to the house temporarily. And I think she's also gonna cook my favorite curry. We're talking about food a lot. That sounds delicious, Rita. One last thing. Sometimes I'm like this as well. I'm gonna talk through Power Hour a little bit. Sometimes people feel better by taking care of others. Sometimes people heal themselves by helping others heal. So don't feel bad for how you're treating each other at the moment, because maybe that is exactly what 40 needs. Maybe he needs to know that he, despite everything, can still make sure that you are okay. And the best thing you can do, if that is what he needs, is accept it. Right? Accept it. And, I don't know, secretly give him the care that he needs to, which is you being there and allowing him to take care of you despite everything. I'm like that as well. That's really why I'm here, because honestly, I feel like crap today. I feel like absolute crap. I didn't sleep. I'm worried about the world. And, that reminds me of something. I'm going to make a new timer before I start reading again. So, that's not a bad thing, I think, Rita. I think that's what he needs. I think he needs to be reminded that he can still be the caregiver that he really wants to be. Okay? Hello, Mr. Producer. I am Chad. It's so unfortunate that makes me think of Ruby Frankie's son. Welcome in. I am going to mute myself. Thank you for the follow. It's gonna be okay, girl. Right? And of course you're allowed to complain. I'm just trying to rationalize it, I guess. Because I'm like this. If I can take care of other people, even if I feel like absolute crap, and I don't want to go outside, if I go to the store and I'm able to, where I volunteer, I'm able to make the day of a few people better just by talking to them and acknowledging them and looking at them in the eye, because there are people out there who have no one that looks them in the eye anymore. That makes me feel better a little bit as well. And it doesn't fix me, but it fixes my head a little bit. And it lightens my heart. So maybe that's what he's doing. Okay? So he'll break down, but whenever he's in the bed himself, he'll move on and say nothing happened. 40 is an interesting figure. It's going to be okay. Right? He's opening up a little bit about it. And please make me very jealous of all the food that your mom is going to make, okay? Me too, Rico. Me too. Burgers murder you. Just to be clear, I don't want any of this buzz. I'm just playing around, but if I'll stop, no, it's okay, pizza. It's okay. Who's 40? 40 is our is our celebrity, and 40 currently 40 marker 14 is being the account is being used by both 40 himself and his lovely fiance Rita. So we're currently talking to Rita. I'm gonna shut up a little bit because there's probably people who do want to focus. I need to eat something now because I'm really hungry. So I'm gonna eat some cookies off screen, make some tea. I'll be here. I see you. I love you. You're important. Your story matters. And even though the world is a freaking mess, the fact that we still care, to me, that means that we're gonna be okay, right? As long as we keep caring and don't give up, it's gonna be okay. All right. I'll speak to you in 55 minutes. I've got you, right? Last moments. Hi, Dominique. What up? How are the kittens doing? Winnie, what's up? Well, Winston didn't get a walk this morning because they're planting cherry blossom trees at my neighbor's. I also noticed that the neighbor has been stealing bark. So, very curious about what will happen once they're gonna do maintenance in the park again because he's stolen at least 2 meters already. Not gonna say anything, but that's gonna be interesting. So I'm reading Goddess by Kelly Gardiner, which is about an amazing French lady who did a lot of wonderful things in her life. We're taking 10. I know normally on Tuesdays we take 15, but I have to go to the doctor and I need a little bit more time. So, how are we doing? So far, I have learned that she was the daughter of a very important man in the court of King Louis the I don't know which the Sun King basically. He made Versailles, that guy. But yeah, he probably didn't want a daughter. She walks around in boys' clothing most of the time, but she didn't really hide that she was a girl either. And at when she's around 9, she sees an opera for the first time, especially for the king, and she decides, this is it. Not necessarily the opera part, but the power that this woman holds, especially during those times, over everyone, and that she is basically free, and that's what she wants to be. So Louis the 14th? Was it the 14th? Were there more Sun Kings? I don't know. I don't know enough about French history. Wish I did though. Oh no! Oh no! The new neighbor is coming by with the dog that traumatized Winston. Anyway, so when she was 14, she decides to seduce a very important man who keeps her as a mistress in Paris while he's married, of course. And then she takes she takes a lover. And while men are allowed to take mistresses, oh, I wouldn't let him drink out of that water, but you do you. You do you. That's a very bad idea. And that's not done. So her uh, that man, that powerful man of which she is a mistress, that's 14. Pay someone else, some Monsieur Maupin, which is where she gets her name. He marries her off, and he has no interest in her. Basically, she doesn't really have to do anything with him. But yeah, he marries her off in an attempt to keep her locked down in this house in Paris. At 14, she's 14. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. It's wild. It's already wild. But thanks to this man, she does learn how to fence properly. And I forgot, but it's illegal to hold duels. So her lover, she's trying to convince her lover to go away because even though, like, a golden cage is still a cage, you know, it doesn't matter that she has the tailored clothing and the best silks and pretty things. It doesn't matter. She's still not free. So she tries to convince her lover to run away with her, but he doesn't want to. And then he gets into a fight and he duels and he kills someone. And I think he still doesn't want to do it. Oh, poor doggy. I do like your doggy, sir, but you're just a bit weird. Don't look at me! The neighborhood is a bit afraid of him. I don't know why, because they don't want to tell me. I don't know why, but I just know that the dog was being walked by some older dude, because it wasn't. It's a neighbor's dog, and but this older dude. The first time I took Winston out, this older man came up to me with that dog. It's a huge white shepherd kind of dog, and he started to tell me how I should teach my cat to go on walks. Well, this huge dog was making Winston go into a complete panic, and he stood between me and my front door. So I had to tell him to move along, sir. You're not helping me. And he got offended. So yeah, so I'm all over the place. Neighbor stole bark also, yes. He has been moving his temporary fence. Every time they're working on the garden, he has been moving it more and more towards there's some trees planted there, and he is supposed to have there's supposed to be at least 4 meters between his garden and those trees. There's 2 meters left now. So I mean, it's going to be interesting once they're going to come do maintenance in the park, because I'm sure it's going to be soon. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot going on here. You're still Chad. Well, good for you, Chad. What are you doing? I am learning a lot about the world and the. You're okay, Toos. You're okay. People and this the French woman. It's a lot. He's also as mad as a box of frogs. He spent more money on one chandelier than the nation of France spent on farming for a whole year. So he didn't build Versailles. Wait, I'm probably confused. I was thinking about the show Versailles, and I thought that was him. Oh, Mac is dying. Of course it is. Oh no! Why? Shh, shh, shh! Don't make noise. There's already a lot of noise today. Having a 14-year-old mistress, what a goober. I mean, sorry, this was like the 1700s. So, you know, it was pretty normal, I guess. Not saying that I agree. But yeah. Dude, like, you're just a bit weird. Don't look at me. Don't look at me! No, don't look at me. Not today. I know, Dominique, you should have. And the thing is, I warned him because he didn't see that I have a cat. And I said, sir, please be careful, I have a cat. And pretty much everyone else, no one else with dogs. Because I've been going out for walks with him twice a day ever since then. Or sometimes once a day. It doesn't always work because there's a lot of dogs around here. And everyone, the moment they see or I say that I have a cat, they turn. And this guy, I kid you not, he came right up to me. There was not even a meter between him and me. And Winston was freaking out. And just because I had a thick coat, I could hold him and he didn't hurt me. But he came up to me with this huge ass dog. And Winston was a little bit younger. This is a little while ago. He came up to me, stood between me and my front door, and started lecturing me with a dog on how to train my cat. Sir, sir, do not. So I haven't seen him since. And the next time I see him, I was planning on being a little bit more rude, because I wasn't rude at all. I just asked him, could you please move along? But yeah, I should have scolded him. Who approaches a lady walking her cat when they've got a massive slobbery dog on a leash? What a biscuit hat. I don't know. Well, this guy, and he was offended that I asked him to move on. That was the wildest part to me. Like, that you come up to me and that you kind of forget that you're the reason that my cat is freaking out, because he was an elderly guy. Maybe he's senile, I don't know. But that he got offended? Oh, so yeah, I really hope to meet him again, because I'll be prepared this time. Oh no. Imagine how shocked we would be if we traveled back in time and experienced it for real. Ali, straight up, unfortunately, this still happens. So it's not really, you don't really have to travel back in time. There's places in the world where children are still married off against their will. And she kind of orchestrated part of what is happening here, a little bit. But she was 14. She didn't know what she was doing, even though she felt like it. And that's what she says at the end of that chapter as well. Um, uh, Darmagnac had the better of the bargain, a respectable married mistress. Even my father got some kind of payoff. Her father was a dick, basically. And I got, well, to be honest, I'm not sure what I got out of it besides a new name, but it all seemed terribly clever and grown up at the time. But perhaps now I think of it, because she basically the story she's on her deathbed, I understand, and she's confessing, her last confessions. Now I think of it, it was me who was bought and sold. Yeah, you were, baby, you were, like literally. I was 14 years of age. I had a husband and two lovers and a fine sword. I believed at the time I was buying my own freedom, because she's trying to get away, right? That's what they all told me. But a few weeks after of married life, and I was ready to fly off, and then yeah, that's basically where I left off. And then she goes into a rant to the priest again. So yeah, having a 14-year-old as a mistress is about as normal as massaging a porcupine. I agree. But yeah, it still happens. It still happens today, and that's kind of, if you're living in the West. It's forgotten sometimes that there are still places in the world where this happens. And honestly, I have a story of a girl who was sent from the Netherlands at 12 to be married off. She was told she was going to see family, and she never came back. So it still happens, and everywhere. It's not as weird. Everybody in the Porcupine Massaging Corporation is currently okay. Oh, wait, before I go. Welcome, Sean, and the Essential? Oh, gosh. I hope I said that right. If not, please correct me. I am going into the last power hour of the day. This is not weird. We do 2 power hours. I'm going to read more, and I'll tell you all about it. If you have any questions about the book, let me know. Please keep each other company. Be nice, be gentle, be kind. I keep an eye on chat, don't worry. And I'm going to try to focus as well. The point of the power hour is to try and get into flow. If you don't make it the full hour, I mean, I don't either. That's not the point. The point is to get back to it and just try. All right? Let's get to it. We need better rice for porcupines. We need better rice just in general, don't you think? I don't know. All right, keep talking. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for being here, keeping me company. It helps for me at least. And I'll see you in an hour, right? Good luck. Hi, Ellie. Last minute. Sort of the last minute. How did it go? Welcome back. Um, I didn't expect to arrive at the love story this quickly. I'm on page 85, which isn't too bad. The font is very big, and to me that makes it more difficult to read it. I feel like I'm reading very slowly, which isn't a bad thing, but I'm actually not a fan of the format. The font is way too big for my comfort. But yeah, she has met Clara. Our lovely goddess has met Clara, the woman that she falls in love with instantly, and who she is going to rescue from a nunnery, because when her father, Clara's father, finds out, even though they never spoke when they first met in the beginning, but everyone around them just knows, even though they never even speak. They know, oh, this is serious. So Clara, being the daughter of a noble man, some merchant, some wine merchant, important man, he sends his daughter to a convent. And La Maupin, she just freaks out, and she goes searching for her in a as a nun, dressed as a nun, and she just goes around to all the nunneries that she has been pointed towards, because apparently the townspeople also start singing a song about them, making fun of them. Very mean. But yeah, she goes searching for her. She has found her, and it's actually it's really touching my heart. She was an amazing person. I'm very impressed. But I'll have to I don't know, process what just happened. God dang, she was courageous. Anyway, how did it go for you? Hello, it's James and Rumirin. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Lime Tree. Yeah, I'm glad I started this, even though I don't like the format. It's just a personal preference. I don't. It's also a little bit big, so it's not ergonomically not great. Story wise, I'm in love. I'm in love. How many pages does this have? Oh. Oh, I didn't realize that her father was actually named Gaston. He's just called Monsieur. What was his face? Daubigny? Daubigny? I don't know. I have no clue how to pronounce either of these, any of these names. So don't come for me. I don't know French. Hello, Ithrak. Do I have cold hands, or do I wear these for style? Cold hands mostly. No, I don't really have a style, I wouldn't say. I just wear what I'm comfortable in. And at the moment, my knuckles and my wrist hurt quite a bit. And even though it's a little bit warm, when my hands hurt, when my knuckles hurt, they get cold. And also, when you're reading, your hands just get cold sometimes. So I like to read with these. What about you? How are you doing? I think they've stopped with the planting of the trees. I'm not sure. I haven't checked. I thought it was just one tree, but it was multiple trees. So it's been a bit of a bit chaos outside. But I like the kind of trees they choose, at least. They're cherry blossoms. So I guess I like that. Winston has been screaming a little bit. Toulouse slept at my feet. And I almost cried. Listen, she found her. Imagine. There's no phones, there's no cars, there's no electricity. It's the 1700s. And the woman you fell in love with has been whisked away to some nunnery, and you have no clue where. And no one will tell you which one. You just know the general area of where she is, and you have to go look for her. Save her from the nunnery. And they're going to burn it down. I don't know how yet, but they're going to burn it down. I'm very excited to read that. But that is not going to be today, because I have to go to the doctor in a little bit. Hi, Smile. How are you doing today? Cozy Points? I really love wearing these. I also have summer gloves that are fingerless. Those I do wear because I hate the sun. So I do wear them outside as well to protect my hands from the sun. Because I also hate sunscreen. It makes no sense. I know. Don't come at me, please. So far, I really love the way this is written. She's a bit savage. But maybe that's also the French way, to be a bit blunt. I don't know. Is anyone French here? Can someone explain why she is this savage? Because sometimes she says things I'm like, girl, that's wild. That's wild. But yeah, apparently the myth of this woman fighting men with her breasts out is because one man thought that he could intimidate her by challenging her to take off her shirt. And she is like, all right, come at me, bruh. She just takes off all her clothing. Well, all her shirts, layers. They had a lot of layers back then. And she's just like, now what, huh? It's kind of awesome. But also, she was married off at 14, so you know she does have a little bit of a right to be audacious, don't you think? All right. Listen, I'm so sorry, but I do have to go. I have to go to the doctor. I can't really say anything about why at the moment. It's not my uterus. If it was my uterus endometriosis, I would just tell you it's something else. And I don't know yet. So I won't, if that's all right with you. If I know anything that I can share and want to share, I will. But yeah, I have to go get ready and go for a quick walk with Winston, if at all possible, because otherwise he's probably going to destroy the house when I leave. He's so upset that he couldn't go outside, but like I said, they were planting trees. So he got scared and he wanted to go back inside, and he's been angry all day since then. So I'll be back tomorrow. Please take care of yourself. Look at the schedule to see what that means for you. 10 a.m. Central European time. I think come Sunday, it's going to change. I think Sunday, summertime, is going to be installed. I hate it. It doesn't make sense. Make it stop. Spinch! Make summertime stop. Can you please stop it for me? That would be great. I hate it. Because that means the clock is going to be turned forward, right? Why would you do that? Who came up with that? I know who did. Don't lecture me. I know where it came from. But it doesn't make sense anymore. We're not farmers anymore. Most of us, at least. All right, I'm going to stop ranting and go to the doctor. I'm a bit nervous about the doctor, that's why. You too, chemist. And Blue, thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping each other company and me. And thank you for dropping by. And I hope to see you soon. Drink water. I love you. Don't forget. And yeah, if you can't make it, I hate summer, Finch. I hate it. And I will die on this hill. You can love summer all you want. I hate summer. I love winter. So give me winter. We'll talk about it tomorrow, okay? Bye.